face is about a little over 9 feet tall. It doesn't look that tall from here. Well, what are you gonna call it? We just kept calling it the Pope, so it just kind of stuck.
And so it was finished in 85 because that's the number on it, and then you have restored it here by the end of 2016.
I want to do art that hopefully resonates with humanity. I want to leave it open to interpretation, you know? I think that's what makes good art too. You know, I don't want to just be like, this is what it means, damn it, and that's it.
He's just like, hey, I'm here.
Describing too much when I read articles about art and people writing about it, sometimes it spoils it for me.
It tells you something before you had a chance to feel it for yourself.
A lot of people think it's the Zorba the Greek pose, but it was from a series called Man in the City. He was portraying the first Latino mayor. I think he was just doing the dance in between takes.
I can't tell whether he's standing on the floor or floating above it. What's your thought on the perspective of the mural?
Well, when I initially painted it, I had thrown a shadow in there. When I restored it, I liked
He's kind of floating.
that he's kind of floating,
Yeah.
so I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it like that. It doesn't have to be correct. That's how I want it to be.
That's why it's called artistic license.
It comes to a point where it's not about technique anymore. It's about a vibe. You know, am I vibing with it? Beyond the physical, what are we as human beings? It's always a compliment when people say, oh, it looks like so-and-so, but I'm always hoping, do you see something more in there? I mean, are you feeling something else? I want to do paintings that make reference to maybe the psychology of that person. I was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Moved to California. I was 13. My father was looking for work, so we ended up in Barstow. And then from Barstow, I came to Los Angeles to go to art school, Otis Art Institute. I was very much of an introverted type individual, so it kind of took time for me to venture out. I'm kind of opening up more now than when I was a young person.
Talk to me about taking risk and getting out of the comfort zone. That's something that I have to work on all the time because look at me. I get into fear. I don't know about you, but how do you just leap?
The best stuff happens when you're not kind of worried about it. But if you're so stressed out about material things all the time, how are you going to do it?
Hello, good to see you. You're in a movie now. We don't pay. So let's talk to young people when their mom and dad are saying, you know, become an accountant or, you know, a lawyer, but they're creative and they love art. What advice would you give them?
My father was always like, son, what are you thinking here? You know, what are you doing?
You need to do something practical.
Something practical.
Yeah.
But I think things have changed, and they encourage their kids now to get into art and pursue these. It's different times, you know. The money thing has never really been a major issue because I'm used to living on not a whole lot, you know. Because the most important thing to me as an artist is to continue to grow.
So in 30 years, we'll be back here doing the restoration, or what do you think?
We'll see. I'm fortunate in that I get to explore ideas and themes that I want to explore, and how many people can really say that on the planet, if you think about it?
Well,
you
I
know?
know.
Yeah. It's all a journey, you know?
Yeah, it's all creative.
It's a heck of a lot of fun.